And what is going on YouTube? Just another gaming channel, bringing you just another video. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for another Armor-ish type video. I mean, we're going to basically look at the ornaments. So, what I've unlocked today is all the ornaments for all of the Dead Orbit stuff, finally. Because, to be honest, I've not done that much faction around this stuff. So, I'm currently working on getting the armor set itself for the Titan for Dead Orbit. And once I've got that, I've already unlocked all the actual ornaments. So I have the full set for the Hunter and for the Warlock. So we're going to look at the Warlock in its original, and then we're going to apply each piece of armor, and then we're going to ornament. Excuse me. Then we're going to have a look at it itself. So what we're going to do, we're not going to bother too much about looking at it. The Dead Orbit, because there's a detailed video of the Dead Orbit armor itself, but here it is in its, I think, might and glory. I think this is a pretty nice armor set, I've got to say. I was pretty impressed with this. It's nothing too much at the moment, but the fact that they highlight, you know, multiple logo brands, the dark greys and whites, tan a little bit of black, Dead Orbit, I think it's got a nice feel. So I don't, you know, when the idea of Dead Orbit, I think grey is far more appropriate, I'll be honest. And we're going to go into each piece now and apply it and look at that in detail, and then we'll have a look at, we'll review the actual piece itself at the end. There's no need for me to go into the flavour text, I don't think, unless the flavour text changes with the application of the ornament, which I very much doubt it. So as you remember, guys, we've got the Dead Orbit armor helmet piece there. We've got the logo on the side, pure white, which I kind of liked originally, and the helmet guard there, kind of cool, kind of cool. Aliens 2, Aliens, the second, you know, Aliens, Alien 2, whatever, you know, it's called Aliens. Ridley Scott. Actually, was it Ridley Scott who did the second one? I don't know, but anyway. Might have been David Fincher. Anyway, I don't know. He did number 3. I don't know. Whatever. It reminds me of that for some reason. The mechanical walker and the kind of the way the settlement's built. For some reason, that head piece there reminds me of Aliens. So we've got the Dead Orbit helmet piece there, radio signal. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. And then we've got the. Now to do this, you've got to basically wear the entire set and. During Nightfall. Now I just did that with my Hunter when the full new Monarchy's armor set. Forgot to repledge to new Monarchy. Got to do it again. You're welcome. So let's apply this bad boy. Let's have a look at this. Let's get this bad boy on. Okay. So there we go. So straight away. Okay. So we've gone for straight away. It's more of a. God, it almost looks like, well, it's definitely more of end of the world type thing, and they've gone a lot darker straight away. And I don't mean, okay, they've gone darker grey, you know, which is essentially what they've done. They've taken like some grey paint and designed that over the white, but it almost looks like jaws on each side. It's like teeth, a top row and a bottom row of teeth, doesn't it? It looks like, hey man, I'm coming for you, you know. But I gotta say, I do like the fact that they've gone. They've gone real dark there. I mean, look how clean the bands are right there. Everything. And then look at that, brown. You know, it's got dirt on it, grime. You know, this dude has had some rough times. You know, this faction is gearing for war. It wants to leave planet Earth. It's scavenging for ships, near light travel drives. Man, it really wants to get going, and you know, everything about the design is saying desperation at this point. So let's move on to the arms. We're going to keep each piece on, and we'll look at it as an overall. So the arms, again, you know, you remember them. You have to ignore the armband. That will get changed as well. So yeah, again, light greys and whites. Looks a bit dreary, but the possibility of hope there. And then we apply this now. It doesn't change much here. It's just the wristbands that gets changed. But if I can just show you that there, you can see that arm. You can't see it too well, but this bottom left arm, the right arm, the only arm you can see near the wrist, when that's applied, like bottom half of it's gritty, top half's white, yeah, and this side, the entire thing is like a grey blue. So again, even though you can't see it right now, we'll have a look at it when we get the full set. This area here, you know, the detail is totally different to, say, for example, this piece. And that's what I've always loved about Destiny, is that they do have this attention to detail that is really quite unique. It's the kind of level of detail I used to apply to my designs. It's things that, unless you were specifically looking for them, you wouldn't know about them. And I'm probably missing several aspects of that right now, but I mean, we don't have access to the actual 3D modeling system right there, but so you can zoom in and have a look at the real detailing work going off. But again, we can preview that off. Really nice and white, brown leather straps, you know. Get rid of that preview, and you know, just solid dark blue, dark greys, very dark blues, dark greys, blacks. And on this arm, half of it stayed white. I mean, that's really interesting. That really is interesting. So again, the coat, guys, and I mean, there you can see there, look, the armbands, what we were just looking at, over the wrist. So you can see the right arm now is basically, it's got that white is remained. They didn't quite get it all, you know, on the design. It's been scraped away from hard work or whatever that might be, maybe even been in battle. It's just quite interesting that you know, and I've talked about this before, I love the lack of symmetric design in this, the asymmetry in this, where things aren't exactly the same on each side. I love that. So we've got the coat, nice lot of detail in the belt, all sorts of things, the logo, the netting, looks pretty damn good. But then we got something better, boys and girls. I think this looks fantastic. I mean, like, they're really making a statement now, aren't they? I mean, you can see the armor piece starting to come together now. The full coat, again, we have a look at the back. We'll take that off. Pretty nice, but like, look at the bottom. It's ragged, it's holy, it's coming apart, it's frayed, it's got dirty. You know, only remnants of the previous armor suit is there from before. Now they've either been in a lot of battle or they've really been working hard to build ships. I mean, look at the scarf used to wear. It's white there. We see now a black scarf, and it looks fantastic. And I absolutely love this design. If you didn't know any better, it looked like this were painted on and designed on. But what it looks like it's happening in context of the game, it looks like this armor set has just got dirtier and dirtier over time. The more desperate these people are becoming to get out of here. Yeah. So you can see the white. We'll skip the boots and we'll go straight to the armband. You can see the white armband there. That's giving a little bit of hope, isn't it? I mean, it's glowing white, dead orbit. It's still white, and that sticks out. But if we go down to that armband and we can go close up and we can actually apply that. Now, it doesn't change much, but what it does apply is, again, it's all gone black. There's a tiny bit of white showing that's come through still. It's not quite got covered. And so when you bring that back out to, say, view the full coat, and you can see now there's this clean, bright, white beacon of hope is kind of, you know, it's part and parcel of decay now. And I think in context of the game, it's fantastic. Like, none of you know, it's like, again, from someone new looking at this, go, oh, I like the design of the white there and the white on the arm and at the front, but with regards to the contextualizing the fantasy and the universe that Destiny lives in, this is a white coat. This is a grey white coat. The scarf was white. They've been under such hard times that this is the same suit they were wearing before the Cabal attacked or whatever. Now this is what it looks like. And they're just working hard all the time and they're desperate, and I think it looks fantastic. Now the boots, you can never really see much change in boots due to the long coat, but we'll do our best. So we've got the boots there, this solid set of like a a clean grey. The insignia is pretty clear, and we apply these to the boots, and then you saw there, like the insignia's gone, been roughed over, dark grey, muddy. I mean, look at the boots themselves there. These clean white boots have got dirt and crap all over it. So again, this is how they've validated the design, guys. This is exactly how they've validated it. So before, clean, totally clean, yeah, and after the attack, or whatever you want to call it, or just the sheer hard work, or maybe this this Dead Orbit as a faction, they're trying to scavenge, maybe it's scavenging, but from a Warlock's perspective, this dude has been through the wars, man. You know, he's come out wearing his Dead Orbit colours with pride, but man, his suit's changed. It is no longer this beacon of white and hope. Man, this thing is on the edge. But this thing, guys, this thing looks fantastic. I'm really happy with the overall design of the new Dead Orbit coat there, and helmet and everything. I think it looks great. I really do. Yeah, there's not much more I can say about that. I mean, if we were to take Insight, so this is if we were to let's look at applying the Dead Orbit colours to this new scheme, because don't forget this is. So yeah, that's tweaking the Dead Orbit colours slightly, but I prefer the original. But you know how I like to apply colours to things. You know what I'm like. Okay, new Monarchy. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. It's just the new. Hey, that shit looks pretty damn cool, eh? That's the new Monarchy stuff, not the older colours. It's pretty damn snazzy. But man, I don't think I'd apply anything. Even the monochromatic. Let's have a look at the monochromatic, which works on pretty much everything. I mean, actually, wow, that's impressive. That's almost reversed it. Look. I mean, that's white. Like, remember the original Dead Orbit armor set was solid white. This with the new ornaments, it's like grey and dark and black and real dark greys, and you put them on a chromatic on, it's like this brilliant white with a few shades of that grey coming through. It's quite fascinating how you've got the original design, then the ornaments, which essentially is a new design, and then you apply colour to that new design, and you get a whole new outlook. It's pretty fascinating. I mean, I'm not going to apply many, guys. I love the way it looks as is. Okay, Carl says, I'm trying not to vomit now, sorry. I like white, but I don't like white and purple. White and gold, though. There's no purple. That looks pretty snazzy. A little bit gold trim on helmet, eh? Could get away with that. It still looks scruffy enough to get away with it. Not too shabby after all. Some of these Vex Metallic Sunrise, they just don't make any sense to me. I mean, yeah, okay, you know, hobo in the 28th century or whatever. It's cool. That's cool, no problem. Now, there's one that goes... So let's have a look at the old New Monarchy. Let's have a look at the new Monarchy diamonds. Will that apply? Will that apply? Yes, it will. I mean, that looks pretty damn good, I've got to say. You know, that dark red with gold trim, that looks pretty damn good. But I don't think I'd apply colour to this new ornament. I think it looks too goddamn good on its own. Midnight Talons, first one I bought that was metallic. Pure silver helmet. I've got to say, I always like the solid silver looks. I do like them. But I think, guys, I really agree with me. Let me know. Okay, midnight shift. Let's see what metro shift. Sorry, dark blues and silvers and dark greys. Let me know what you think down there, guys. What do you reckon? I think the Dead Orbit armor originally was really good, and I think the Dead Orbit armor with the ornaments, which is essentially a new design, but what they've done this way is, rather than, I think this is how Destiny, I think what Destiny's doing here is how they're saving space, and now so each, remember in Destiny 1 you'd get new armor sets, and it was nice to wear the new armor sets, and it kind of feels, you feel a little bit diminished doing it this way. But essentially, you have got, you know, try not to think of this as an ornament set, because essentially you've got two new sets of armor here. Okay, you've got the original underneath here. You add these ornaments, and it essentially is a whole new design, guys. Okay, and this is a way to save space, I think, until they fix the the vault problem, which I never stop complaining about. As you know, it's a serious problem and needs some serious help. But guys, thank you so much for watching the new Dead Orbit ornaments, i.e. The new Dead Orbit armor set. Let me know what you think. Would you apply any colours? What do you think about this in comparison to the original, the cleaner looking whites and greys, compared to this gritty, dark, shredded, been through the walls type look? Let me know in the comments. Please feel free to like and subscribe. Please feel free to share to anyone you know you think might not hate my voice too much. Okay guys, hope you're enjoying it. Big update end of this month. We've got some, I think May is the new DLC. Yeah, so we should be start getting trailers about that real soon. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you all, and I'll see you on the next one. So cheers.